Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. We are so excited to have you again. Insecurity in the Southeast seems to be skyrocketing to another level today, based on what has happened thus far. One may not be wrong when he says that the Southeast is actually a war zone. Now, the story that is trending right now is that of the two southeastern soldiers who went to Imo State for I think, wedding preparation and all of that. But unfortunately, they ran into UGM, and those guys took them out. And it wasn't just a normal death, it was something that, if fully described, it's quite unfortunate. From the military source, the military source had given full details of it, what actually happened, and the two of them, they were actually four in the car. Two who are well known, those who were preparing for their wedding, they were taken out, and you're going to hear what the UGM person responded when a friend called the number of the female who was also her friend to ask what actually happened. The end of the day, even in the of mocking him, we are going to look at this because right now this is not the kind of Nigeria we meet, and this is not the kind of Nigeria our children should be looking up to. If we continue like this day after day and the killings keep increasing like this, then Nigeria may cease to exist as a country. But then let's watch the video. My colleague is here. We're going to be talking about different things, looking at it from different perspective. Let's watch.
Are you a soldier? No, I'm a civilian. You are a civilian? Yes, sir. And your friend is a soldier? Yes, she's a soldier. Okay. You should calm down, okay? Yes, I'm okay, sir. Calm down. I'm okay, sir. It's quite unfortunate that it has come to this way. I give them, okay? Okay. What did they do, sir? Thank you. Have you heard of unknown gunmen before? We do watch them on the movie. You people do watch them on the movie, right? Yes, sir. And you people do see how soldiers are killing innocent people because of unknown gunmen? Yes, sir. Yeah, that is why I caught them yesterday and I killed them. I killed four of them yesterday. Before are they soldier? Now they are the soldier now. Hey. Don't you know that your friend is a soldier? I know she's a soldier. Don't you know them? And you are calling them your friend. Don't you know your friend? I know she's a soldier. Okay, you know. Yes, sir. Unknown gunmen don't eat the one now, this one now. For where, sir? For where? Yes, sir. For unknown destination.
All right, welcome back to our channel. Now, my colleague, I'll just have to say this, that I am so heartbroken when I heard this. This is not the first time it is happening. It's been happening to soldiers and also happening to civilians, and it keeps breaking our hearts. What do you think is really the reason why all of this is happening in Nigeria?
Unfortunately, it has gone beyond just presumptions now. These are hard facts. They are real. They are not movies. They are not heresies. They happen every day. Yes, it all began with the issue of Mazen Kanu. It all began with agitation for Biafra, that they've been marginalized. Then the Python dance came into play because we're actually zeroing in right now on Southeast. Operation Python dance came in. A lot of youth felt terrible. The videos went viral, Then Mazen Kanu was brought in Nigeria, and the tension sit at home started, and UGM from nowhere became a phenomenon. After that, we keep hearing things like innocent people taken off by the security personnel, and security personnel is also taken off by UGM. Now you now see that both parties, one way or the other, is as if they have made up their mind that this is how it's going to work. But let me say this, that the security personnel have been taking off innocent persons like they claim. It's not a yardstick to begin to take innocent people that have no idea of what is going on in Southeast. Let's be real to ourselves. We are heading towards anarchy. If we begin to pick on soldiers who went for their wedding, they're not even on official duty. So it's now technically saying that for you to wear uniform, whether military or police, now is now a crime. That a noble cause, a noble organization like the military and the soldiers, the paramilitary, the police, is now a crime to wear their uniform. That someone will be working. Those days when I was growing up, when you see a soldier man, oh God, you have strong respect for them. And sometimes when you see the police, you just respect them. How did we get to this level?
I mean, it's disheartening. Now, one of the things that I have been disturbing me is the involvement of politicians in all of this. Why I'm saying involvement of politicians is that the IPOB who were being fingered over this whole issue, they have come out to tell Nigerians that we don't know these guys called UGM and all of that. Whatever they are doing, we are not part of it. But then, and they have opened up that there are some political elements who are behind these things. But be that as it may, we need to come to a point where we accept that this issue of imbalance, or let me say marginalization, cannot get to a fruitful end if we continue like this. Because with what I'm seeing thus far, very soon, military, don't forget that they are the people that have authority. The other people are illegal. They are the ones that have the authority. Very soon they are going to invade Southeast, and no one can tell what Southeast will turn out to. And now the big question I keep asking, if you end up carrying out all these nefarious activities and all of that, and in Southeast turn out to be like Afghanistan, to whose good? That's the big question. To whose good? And unfortunately, having a group like this that does not listen to anybody.
Nobody is
They
their
don't
leader.
listen to anybody.
They just do their thing.
They come out at different times. They do their things. They don't care whose ox is God. They don't care. They just do things anyhow, and they run into hiding. What do you think will become of the Southeast? Unfortunately, even the monarchs can't even help themselves. This thing, for example, if you look at Anambra State right now, Soludo had created a kind of peace committee, inviting anyone who is aggrieved come out. Nobody is ready to go out. You now see that this whole thing, everybody seems to be enjoying it. Yes, we can start from morning till night and start blaming the politicians, our leaders. They are the cause of this. The question is, where do we go from here?
The bad part of this whole thing is that nothing good comes from chaos.
Yes, of course.
And I can assure you that there are some persons, individuals here and there, that are benefiting from the chaos that is going on.
Exactly.
While the chaos is going on, they're just running to the banks. But individuals are dying every day. For how long are they going to continue like this in Southeast? Initially, they said it was political. Now, other factors have been put in.
Exactly.
Other people are beginning to cash in. You can imagine they say, okay, sit at home, or it is politically induced, and then you go into the bush, you keep seeing things like Range Rover,
inside the
bush.
What is he doing there?
If cars too sitting at home in the bush.
You understand?
These are questions that you begin to wonder. Now you see that some hoodlums have decided to enjoy the process, and everybody is receiving the bites.
Exactly.
We need to make up our mind. Look, nothing good comes in chaos. We need to make up our mind. Everybody need to make up their mind. And look, we need to make up our mind. Come for a stakeholders meeting. Make sure you speak, because in the bid of the chaos, people leveraging on chaos, and even now, for all you know, we don't even know. No one knows who these UGMs are. Some may be saying it is politically induced. Others may be saying it could be
hoodlums.
It could be anybody.
Could be hoodlums.
And now, bit by bit,
criminals,
we are seeing anarchy coming in, is creeping in. And right now, with the soldiers, we all know, if you step, you don't know the story of soldiers. You don't bring down their member, and you think that community will have peace. In the days of Olusegun Obasanjo, They will fish out whoever that have done that. So we ask, we plead, we beg, let there be peace. For Christ's sake, for all of us' sake, let there be peace.
And I want to use this opportunity to call on those who are religious leaders and those who are spiritualists. It's high time we sit back and start, taking up prayers against this weapon that the enemy is using, the devil himself is using. Because I know that for someone to kill another person and they call you on phone and you are mimicking the whipping and the gnashing of teeth of those who are calling you, it clearly shows that the devil has taken over the hearts of men. It is high time believers, Christians all over Nigeria, especially those in the southeast, need to allow their knees, to hit the ground. Let's start praying, because from all indications, it's like the solution is no more in the hands of politicians. They can't do anything again. Everybody is running helter-skelter. Some people are also using opportunity, like my colleague has rightly said, to check out financially and all of that. Let's allow our knees to hit the sand and begin to call on the God of heaven to correct this abnormality in the country. Nigerians are see, I will always say this, reflecting at the past is gone. No son of man can go into the past and correct it. It's for us to come together and say enough of this. There was a time there was war like this. After a while, it was in the war front that everybody came together and said, bros, there's no need of continuing like this. Let's correct this abnormality. I think that is what should be done at this point. We'd like to leave it there. It's quite, I'm so emotional right now hearing all of this. There was a time that it was coming from the southeast, from the police soldiers. Now it's coming from these guys. It's really emotional. Let's do something about it. That's what